chair. He goes by one name. Please give it up for Speed.
You know, Leonard Bernstein used to leap on the stage like that, but he never stripped for coke, as I did, and as apparently our host did. You know, this is a new fire suit for me, and I'm sort of like, how do you go to the men's room in something like this? And I tried to go to the men's room, and I traditionally come here and go in and get my nerves out, and I was like, and Elvis was like, put that shit away. What the fuck are you trying to do? I always have to improvise. What are you, an asshole? You got to improvise? You calling me an asshole? You got to improvise? Yes, I got to improvise. Don't speak, I got to improvise. Gladys would say, you're pushing your time. Don't mess around with that. Why can't you just come up and say, my name is Speed, and I'm a recovering methamphetamine addict? And I'm about as excited as a possum who believes he is running against Governor Jesse Ventura in 2025 for the governorship of Minnesota.
Yeah.
For those of you who are from Minnesota, howdy. For those of you who are at the Hilton for the Trump event and are from out of town for the big event at Hooters tomorrow night in Minneapolis, hello. It's one thing we really got. We got the biggest Hooters in all of Minnesota, and that was under my leadership. One of you are a possum who is staying at the Hilton, but is from Minnesota, and is running for governor, and is going to kick your ass. If you want to take it outside, we can. I'm an ex-Navy SEAL and a professional wrestler. I fake beating the shit out of many people like you, including possums. We are outside, you moron. All right. I was in Minneapolis for the first time at Hazelton in the fall of 1995. I was arrested at the San Francisco airport close to the end of the season, just before Talladega. Someone mentioned Talladega. Talladega is the biggest track on the set. It's a very large track. It's in Alabama. They do everything really well. That season was the second last race of the season. And I was arrested for possession of methamphetamine and plastic leather pants. And two mustachioed police officers, gay as pumpkin pie, come up to me and say, you are under arrest, buddy. And I say, you sound a fuck of a lot like Jesse Ventura from Minnesota. And they throw me on the ground, and they pull me down, and they perform 4 minutes from the musical Wicked. 15 years before Wicked was written. Well, at that time I was run by the Roush racing team. That's Roush, Jack Roush and Bud Harrelson of the 1969 Mets. And the next day, I was on a Gulfstream 5 owned by Bud Harrelson, drinking a 151 Mai Tai with a cocktail napkin with Mr. Met on it, on my way to Rehab. And I was up for a couple of days, and Mr. Met was like, you know, when I was growing up, times were tough. My mother used to wash my clothes by beating them against the rock. With me in them. And I was up for a long time, so Mr. Met sort of became like a demon. And then he sold me some life insurance from MetLife. What are you going to do? Well, at Hazelton, they were like, you got to do the steps and you got to have a sponsor. And I'm like, my idea of a sponsor is Busch Beer, Bud Light, Napa Valley Auto Park, shit like that. I'm not going to do any of this shit. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. But I got a wicked idea, perhaps inspired by the libretto of Wicked that I had heard a couple of days earlier when I had a little rest. Yeah? Well, the idea was I'm going to sell Hazelton a sponsorship to my car for $3.5 million for one race, the Daytona 500, February 1995. They took that deal. My car was powdered blue. It said, the slower I go, the more I grow on it, Hazelton. I had a blue suit on it. I looked like an absolute idiot, but I also looked like a step bug. That year, the Grand Marshal of the Daytona 500 was Jesse Ventura. And you come down and you say, for those of you that are from Minnesota, howdy. For those of you who are from all over the country, the 140,000 Daytona race fans that are here today, hello. And for the 1.5 billion people watching this all over the world on Fox International Redneck. Gentlemen, Danica, Jeannie Kim Kai, and Gladys Simon, start your engines. Thank y'all so much.
It is funny, last year I was in Tampa, Florida, where they have the original Hooters.